What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode we met up with Professor Rowan and he gave us our very first Pokemon, a Turtwig. And in this episode, well, we are going to run down Route 201 and make our way over to Sandgem Town. But it looks like we have our first random encounter already. Let's see what we got. It is a Starly, and Starly's actually a very good Pokemon early on in this game. It is a normal flying type Pokemon, and actually, I may consider putting one of these bad boys on my team, although we can't actually catch Pokemon right now, so I guess we should save that conversation for a little bit later. But that does bring up a good point. Like, this is something that I do like a lot about Platinum. They give you some very good Pokemon very early on in the game. Like, within the first 2 rounds, I can think of at least 3 Pokemon that I would consider catching, and I'll go over those in a minute. But first, let's continue moving down Route 201 now that that battle is over. I actually do want to double back towards the lakefront real quick because we will have the opportunity to pick up a hidden item. So if we click A right here, we can find ourselves a tiny mushroom. Now, if you are playing Diamond or Pearl, that tiny mushroom will actually be a potion, which, in my opinion, is a lot more useful than a tiny mushroom, but, what do I know? We can still get a potion here in Platinum, but instead of just finding it on the ground, we have to talk to this NPC. Hi, I work at the Pokemon Mart. Did you know that a Pokemon's health is measured by its HP points? If a Pokemon runs out of HP, it faints and can't battle anymore. If a Pokemon's HP gets low, you should heal it with a potion. Here, let me give you a potion as a free sample. First one's free. It will automatically go in the medicine pouch of your bag. And she gives us a potion just like that. Cool. And now we can just move down this route, but oh, it looks like we've got another random encounter. Let's see what we've got. And it's another Starly, so I guess this will be a good time to go over the other Pokemon that we can find on this route. Since this is Route 201, there's only 3 Pokemon that we can encounter at this moment. One of them, of course, is Starly. As I said previously, that is a normal flying type Pokemon. The other Pokemon is a Bidoof, which is a normal water type Pokemon, and actually one of my favorite Pokemons. And then lastly, the final Pokemon that we can find on this route is a Kricketot, which is just a bug type Pokemon. Now, out of those 3, I would only consider catching Bidoof and Starly, just because those are probably the most useful Pokemon early on in the game, and they're actually pretty good late game too, I'm not gonna lie. And this Starly, gosh dang man, he's holding on, although the growls are not helping either because they're lowering my attack. Somehow we are still managing to outspeed this guy, which is definitely good for us. He's not really doing too much damage to us anyway, so I guess that is another good thing about this. So hopefully this tackle will take him down. And wow, it still didn't, just because he lowered our attack so much. Gosh dang it, Starly, you are just really annoying. Now I guess this is actually a good idea to mention that from here on out, if we ever randomly encounter a Pokemon that we've already seen, I'm probably just going to cut the battle to save time during this LP. Because if I left every single random battle in, it would just extend this LP far longer than it needs to be. So I'll save both ourselves some time by doing that. So unless it's like a special occasion, from here on out, if we see a Pokemon we've already seen, I'm cutting it. Alright, there we go. We defeated another Starly, and now we have successfully arrived in Sandgem Town. And hey, look, it's Dawn. What's she up to? Oh, there you are. Please, come with me. The professor is waiting. Well, how did he know we were on our way here? This is it, our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. Alright, after you. Hey, it's TJ, thud. What are you doing here? What the? Oh, it's you, Matt. That old guy, he's not scary so much as he is totally out there. It doesn't matter, Matt. I'm out of here. See you later. Alright, TJ, have fun doing whatever you do. Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Yep, that's classic TJ. Well, anyways, let's go inside. After you, Dawn. I'm actually very interested in figuring out how the professor knew we were on our way here. Well, I mean, I guess TJ could have told him, and that would sort of explain things. Well, look who's here. Matt, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. And trusting you with that Turtwig was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Heck yeah, I would. I've been waiting like a full episode to do this. Now, I think I've come up with a pretty good nickname for our Turtwig here. We're gonna call him Maokai from now on, and some of you guys might know what that's from, but I think it's a pretty fitting name for our Turtwig. Okay, I see. Are you happy with that name? Yes, I am. When I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Turtwig feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Turtwig of yours. Will do. I'm so glad that you're kind towards Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say it. Shut up, Dawn. You know you can't do crap. Ahem. Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kind of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. Good answer. And he gives us the Pokedex. The Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Matt, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. Cool. I've got one too. No one cares, Dawn. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Matt, your grind adventure begins right now! The Pokemon that I met for the first time was Piplup. If you would have chosen Piplup on Route 201, we'd have the same Pokemon now. Not that it matters, but... Anyways, I'm Dawn. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokedex. So in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Matt. Well, I guess it's nice to meet you too, Dawn. It'll also be nice to have another friend besides TJ to tell me different things about the Pokemon that we may or may not encounter around here. Matt! Yes, Professor, did you forget something? I have something good here. You should take this as well. And he gives us TM27, which I believe contains the move Return. And that is a technical machine. That one contains the move Return. I was right. Using a technical machine, or TM for short, teaches a move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that a TM is single use only. The move Return gains power the more friendly your Pokemon is with you. It is up to you, of course, if you want to use that TM or not. I'll send you off with a wish that your journey will be fun. Well, thank you very much, Professor Rowan. Oh, wow! I didn't know the professor had TMs. Was he a trainer when he was younger? Okay, Matt, I'll act as your mentor. I've got a bit more experience than you as a trainer and as the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. Even though you didn't know he had TMs, but whatever, some assistant you are. This building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. It's the place that heals Pokemon that have been hurt in battle. You can find a Pokemon Center in most towns. So yeah, Dawn's just gonna take us around town and show us the various buildings. This building with the blue roof over here is the Pokey Mart. It's a shop where you can buy and sell items and medicine. Matt, since you're a novice trainer, you won't be able to buy many kinds of merchandise. Well, that's rude. Don't let it bother you. Too late for that. Oh, that's right, Matt. Don't you need to let your family know that you're going to be helping Professor Rowan with the Pokedex? Well, it's just me and my mom, so it's probably not really that big of a deal, but I guess you're right. You may need to go far away, so I think you should let someone know. Oh, but before you go, heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. It'll be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye now. Well, thank you very much for the information, Dawn. I really do appreciate it. And she is right. We should play it safe and heal up our Pokemon at this Poke Center. Although I believe on the way back to our house, we can actually skip all of the tall grass. And then I think actually once we do get to our house, our mom will heal up our Pokemon. So I guess technically we could have skipped this, but whatever, it's too late now. We already healed up our Pokemon. Plus, I'd rather be safe than sorry. I mean, I could go into the tall grass to get some more experience points, but, Like I said, the beginning of Platinum is rather slow, so I think I'm actually going to take the cheesy way out and skip all the tall grass just so we can hopefully get on with this game a little bit quicker. But anyways, let's just run down to our house, talk to our mom, tell her that we're going on an adventure for Professor Rowan for 0 pay, and we're going to waste years of our life catching Pokemon and not going to school or getting a job. Welcome home, Matt. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? Take a quick rest, dear. Oh yeah, so this is where she actually heals up your Pokemon if you needed it. What is it, Matt? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Thanks for being so supportive. Oh, I know, Matt. I've got something you'll find useful. And she gives us the journal. Not really that useful, honestly. That's a journal. It keeps a record of your daily events. Check it and you'll be able to remember what you did last. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking, dear. Yep, Matt. I'll be alright by myself, so you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experiences new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. But come back sometimes. I would like to see all the kinds of Pokemon you've caught, dear. Wait, who's this lady? Oh, it's TJ's mom. Excuse me, is my little TJ here? Oh, no he's not. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless, I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, Matt will deliver that to him. Wait, what? Won't you, Matt? No, do I look like the mailman? Oh, really? You do that for me? I didn't say anything. Matt, please take this to TJ for me. Fine. I guess now I have to play mailman and catch up to TJ. Bye-bye, Matt. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay, please take that to my TJ. Alright, I guess. You know, something tells me that my mom kind of wanted to get rid of me, like... It almost feels like she just kicked me out of the house, but... whatever. I'm like 10 years old and I've got a Pokemon. I can take on the world. So, I guess we should probably make our way over to Jubilife City. Wow, I'm actually surprised we did not encounter any random Pokemon. But like I was saying, we should probably make our way to Jubilife City, but we're going to do that in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.